Hi, this is Hardball Retro. Welcome to the Retrodome. Today we'll be doing a brief tutorial on how to create and enter new teams into full count baseball. This is the original version of the game, which was published in 1984 for the IBM PC, 1986 for the Commodore 64, and 1987 for the Apple II. This was done by Lance Hafner, and I'm using the Commodore 64 version, so let's jump right on in. We're going to do boot up to the main menu and select option 2, which is enter change a new team. Alright, so I selected option 2. Alright. Remove the input teams disk, insert your initialized team disk, and hit any key to continue. Okay, doing that. I have a team disk with 2 teams on it. I'm going to create a third team. Here we go. Press any key. 0 to add a new team. Okay. Or I could do 1 to change an existing team. Print out team to printer. Okay. 0. Team number. Well, it's the third team on the disk, so I'm going to choose team number 3. Team name. I'm going to do Angels 90 to 94. Actually, sorry, I'm going to do it like that. Alright, league batting average. This is a mix of players from 1990 through 1994. So I'm just going to pull up, you won't see it here, but I've got Baseball Reference up on another window. So I'm going to check out the 1992 season and look up we're going to need some of the league totals here, or percentages. There we go. League batting average. The American League in, here we are, 1992 I'll use, alright, because that's the midpoint of these teams. So 259, and it wants a whole number, so 259. League strikeout percentage I looked up in advance, that was around 14. It wants a whole number. Walk percentage was 8. Home run percentage was 2. Double plays per game times 10. It was, that one, I forget what that one was. Hold on. So just as an example, that year the Angels grounded into 137 double plays in 162 games. So I'm doing 137 divided by 162, and then it wants times 10. So I get an 8.4. Okay. Doubles, park adjusted, triples, home runs. I didn't look this up in advance. I'm just going to go with near 100%. Anaheim Stadium usually suppresses the extra base numbers a little bit, but if this is off, this is just for demo purposes, so I don't really care all that much. Number to change or 0 to continue. So if I had messed up one of these, I could just type in the number, like let's say I did the home run park adjusted incorrectly, so now I can go back up here and change that to 99. Alright, now that I'm done, I'm going to type in a 0 to continue. Alright, player number 1. And looking at my lineup for the 90 through 94 Angels that I came up with, again, with these teams, I'm taking the best season out of that 5-year time frame. So I've got Luis Polonia would be my leadoff man. 1991 Polonia. bring him up here. So he's up on my BREF page, 91, Polonia. Okay, so I've got that up in my background here. So I can enter the numbers in Polonia-91. He bats left. He plays primarily left, tiny bit of center field. Games 150, at-bats 604, runs 92, 179 hits, 28, 8, 2, 50, walks minus intentional walks. Alright, well, he received 4 intentional walks that year, so interesting. Okay. So that would be 52 minus 4 is 48. Strikeouts is 74. He swiped 48 bags. He was caught 23 times, which led the league. He doesn't have much of an arm, as I recall. I'll give him a... I don't know. It's very subjective here. We'll give him a 5. Runs, I'd say, is an 8. Range, 7. G/A percentage. I think this is ground outs to fly outs. I'm just going to throw a 50 in there. They do have this number on Baseball Reference. I think it's down. Where is it here? Hold on. In case anybody's looking for it. It's under advanced batting and then batted ball. They've got line drive percentage, ground ball, fly ball percentage, ground ball to fly ball, pull, center, opposite. They've got all these different percentages. Just for the purposes of the demo, I'm just putting in 50. It wants a whole number. Okay. Fielding average, whole number. All right. What did he field in 91? In left field, he was a 981. And era batting average. So again, that was 259. It's basically whatever batting average you're using for, or whatever the league batted for that particular season that you're entering. 0 to continue. All right, and then it's going to want batter number 2, so on and so forth. So I'm going to pause the video here. Okay, so I've entered all the batters in. Skipped ahead to the pitcher's data entry page here. So we're going to do Jim Abbott, 1991, for the Angels. And let's see here. So Jim Abbott, 91, throws left, 18 and 11, no saves, 34 games, 34 starts. Innings, 243. Hits allowed, 222. Walks minus, intentional walks. So got 73 minus 6, 67, 158 strikeouts. ERA is a whole number, so instead of 2.89, you're going to put 2.89, like that. Batting average as a whole number, I'm not dealing with pitchers' batting averages, I'm just plugging in a 0 there. And again, because this is demonstration purposes, I'm not getting too concerned with the ground out to fly out ratio. Home runs allowed, I think that's a 14. ERA, era batting average, sorry, that was 259. And 0 to continue. All right, so I'll continue through the rest of the pitchers, then we'll return to the video, show how we save the work that we've done, and then we'll do a quick demonstration game, maybe we'll play a few innings. So, all right. Okay, so entered all the players, and let's go to, let's see. Yeah, we're back to the team data screen, so 0 to continue. All right, there's all our player info. I just did 15 batters, 10 pitchers. There is a room for 17 batters and 12 pitchers, I believe. 22 to continue, 22 to continue. Alright, so hopefully this saves my data here. Give that a moment to process. Alright, so we should be good to go here. Let me check one thing. Let's see, that's my data disk. Yep. Okay. And yeah, add new team, change an existing team, print out to printer. Well, I don't want to do any of those things. So I'm going to restart my game here. Let's bring up the main menu. There we go. All right, now if I do, let me make sure the game disk is in. That would be this guy. And now I'm going to do 1 to play. Alright, now I'm going to pop the team disk in. That's down here. Got it. And okay. Display variable 1 to 100. I forget off the top of my head what number I want to put in for this, so give me a second. This is how fast the text is going to display on the screen, I believe. And I just don't want it to show up too quick or too slow. Here we go, display interval. If you select a 0, no commentary will appear. 0.0 setting is for conducting fast replays where you're only interested in results and not the individual play-by-play. Alright. So, what's a good number to put in here? You know what? I'm not sure. We can change this if we're really off. Let's do a 5. Let's see what happens. Computer opponent. Use DH, yes. Enter team 1, visitor. Now, am I putting in the team name or the team number? Let me see what the team name is on the disk here. Okay. Well, I've got Indians 86, Rangers 86, and then I've got my Angels team. So let's see if it lets me plug in the whole name. Yeah, it doesn't like that. How about team 1? Doesn't seem to like that either. Is it doing anything? Not sure. Alright, so got the team disk in. We're going to go hit any key. Display variable, we're going to try 25. Computer opponent, yes DH. Enter team number 4. Team number 4 should be 86 Blue Jays. And only selecting them because that's the team disk that I have is the 1986 disk. Any change? No. I've got to put in the team disk that I just created my 90 through 94 Angels on. So bear with me 1 second here. That's on this guy, and that's team number 3. Alright. Okay, which team does computer manage? 0, the 86 Jays. Alrighty, while I'm thinking of it, I'm going to put the game disk back in. Let's swap that one real quick. Let's see, that's that guy. Alright, so now I can make pictures unavailable. I'm going to choose not to do that, so Z to continue. But if I was doing a season-long replay, I would have to manage from game to game. Let's say that Dave Steve pitched yesterday, so he should be unavailable today, and so forth. I would have to manage that manually and select those pitchers at this point. Z to continue. Steve will start our little demonstration game here, little exhibition. Any change? No. Alright. Any unavailable pitchers for my 90-94 Angels? No. Select starter, Jim Abbott. Any change? No. Input lineup, 0. Now, we're going to go with, we got to select the number on the left-hand side, so I'm going to go Tony Fernandez, so that's a 2. Oh, first of all, I have to say, do I want to make any batters unavailable? This is exhibition, so I'm going to say no. But again, you could say that's, let's say somebody's injured, you don't want them to play. Or they're in the minors on that particular day in the schedule. Something like that. You could deactivate players here. I'm going to say Z to continue. Alright, then I've got the numbers across the bottom of the screen. You see 1 is absent because 1 is for a pitcher. So what we're doing now is we're selecting the number in the left-hand side. So this is our first batter in the batting order. That's Tony Fernandez. So number 2, and then a number 6 to put him at shortstop. Damaso Garcia, number 4, and a 4 for second base. Batting third, I'm going to go with Lloyd Mosby, C, and 8 for center field. Jesse Barfield, number 0, number 9 for right field. George Bell, number 1, number 7 for left field. They're facing a lefty, so let's go with Cliff Johnson, 0 for DH. So first base, I can go with Upshaw or Cecil Fielder. I'm going to go with Upshaw. Batting 7th, playing first base. Garth Orge, number 6, and a number 5 to play third. Batting 9th will be Buck Martinez. He's the catcher. Don't want to make any changes. 0 because I believe I've entered my lineup correctly, so 0 for no changes. Save this lineup. I could use it at a later date. I'm going to say no. Alright, Angels 90-94 input lineup. Alright, so we've got, let's see here. We're facing Steve as a right-hander, so Polonia. Oh, no, I don't want to make him unavailable. So you see on the bottom you've got X to so let's just say I hit 0 accidentally there. You see an X next to Polonia. If I hit the X, it'll reactivate him. So I don't want to make any batters unavailable for this game. I'm going to hit Z to continue. Now I can do my lineup. All right, I've got Polonia leading off in left field. I've got, let's see here, Joyner second, and he'll be at first base. Batting third, Tim Salmon. So I'm a little bit stuck here for outfielders. So for today's exhibition, I'm putting Salmon in center. I know he's not a natural center fielder, but it's an exhibition game. Salmon's in center. Chili Davis is my DH, batting cleanup. Big Dave Winfield, right field. Lance Parrish, catcher. Gary Gaetti, third base. Rene Gonzalez, second base. And shortstop, D. Sarcina, batting ninth. All right. And no changes. Save this lineup, no. Make sure the game disc is in the drive. It is. All right, so let's play ball here. All right. Calculating hitting lines. All right, so I'm the home team, so here are my options. Pitch, intentional walk, infield in, corners in, infield normal, personnel, pitch or hit away. All right, Jim Abbott strikes out Tony Fernandez, start off the game. Abbott strikes out Garcia. Okay, 2 quick strikeouts. Lloyd Mosby, and he strikes out the side. All right, so Polonia, batter 1 flies out to shallow center. Mosby makes the catch. I don't know why I'm getting those batter 1, batter 2 things. That might have been an error in the way I entered things. I don't know. Interesting. Strikes out Joyner, batter 2. Huh. Okay, well, I'll have to figure out why that happened, but for the purposes of our demo, I'm not too concerned about it. Salmon. And there it is, deep fly to left, home run. Salmon scores. And hit away, Chili Davis. Home run, back-to-back jacks off of Dave Stieb here. Winfield flies to George Bell in left. Bell makes the catch. All right, so I'm back on the mound. I'll go an inning or 2 more here. Abbott walks Bell. Oh, 2-run homer for Cliff Johnson. We're tied up at 2 apiece. Sorry, nope, 3. 3-2. Jays take a 3-2 lead, my bad. All right, Abbott strikes out Upshaw. He walks Garth Orge. Walks Buck Martinez. Getting into some trouble here. Fernandez grounds out to Gaetti. Martinez out at second. Fernandez out at first. Double play. All right, so the Angels come up in the bottom of the second now. Lance Parrish, deep fly ball to center. Mosby makes the catch. Strikes out Gaetti. Rene Gonzalez, deep fly to center. Mosby makes the catch. Abbott strikes out Garcia. Abbott strikes out Mosby. Abbott walks Barfield. George Bell draws a walk. So first and second, 2 outs. Cliff Johnson walks. Oh, he walks Upshaw. Is that 4 straight walks? Jeez. Walks Orge. 5 straight walks. Oh, Abbott is tired. Okay, I didn't see that. That's why. Personnel. Relief pitcher. Willie Frazier, I guess. Well, that got out of hand real quick. Resume play. Here we go. Frazier's in there now, in the top right corner, and he strikes out Martinez. Okay, we're down 5-2. I don't think I'm going to play the full game here, but I'm curious why that batter 1, batter 2 got stuck in there. I don't know if that's how something in the way that I entered the data. I have not seen that before. Alright, Joyner's on first, DeSarcina's on second. Salmon grounds out to Garcia. Steve walks Chili Davis intentionally, so bases loaded for Dave Winfield. Deep fly to right, double. DeSarcina scores. Joyner scores. 5-4. Oh, and he walks Parrish intentionally now. Bases juiced. Gary Gaetti grounds out to Tony Fernandez. All right. Well, we're going to wrap it here since we just wanted to do a quick demo, show that you can enter data for any player, any season, and come up with your own teams for full count baseball. Now, there is, in addition to the this version of full count, there is a full count baseball version 6 that was released in the mid-90s, I'm going to say, maybe 94, somewhere around there. And that game has been updated by Jason Leonard. He got permission from Lance Hafner to upgrade the code so the game, he could basically port the game to current Windows platform. And that is available for free over at lhgames.net. And then if you scroll down, you'll see the various Lance Hafner games, 3-in-1 football, basketball, the pro game, courtside college basketball, and full count baseball. So if you go there, you can download it. They've got an FAQ there. They've got a group on Facebook that has a lot of detailed information on how to play the game. So I highly recommend checking that one out. I will probably do a proper team creation video for Full Count 6.0 at some point, but in the meantime, this is how you do it for the classic, we'll call it version 1 of Full Count Baseball from the mid-80s. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and keep playing ball. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.